Hi everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and I wanted to share with you what I did today. I worked really hard with my daughter, so it was gorgeous day here in Montreal. And tomorrow they're announcing some rain, so we decided to remove all the stuff that was from last year and to put new covering. We still have to do that area, which is not finished, and this one here, but that one I want to remove that cedar, and I would love to plant some food items, blueberry bush or something like that instead, because I'm very much into trying to grow stuff that I can eat. So that's what I'm looking for, and we filled up those two big bins, so you can see that obviously it was really time that we do this. I'm super upset because this I don't know what happened, but I've got a feeling that whatever salt my husband used for the staircase during the winter time, it ate both of my new pots. So I'm really upset about that. I'm not gonna change them this year. I turned them around, and I don't think it's gonna show all that much. Obviously I know it, and it's bothering me, but I don't want to be changing them this year because they cost quite a lot actually. So I'm really upset that they didn't last the winter, but yeah. And I'm gonna go and show you what I purchased as plants for outside. Obviously I'm gonna bring them inside for the night, but it's still, I wanted to have some new plants. Honestly, like when I went to the garden center, I was so excited just to be out and to be with plants, and yeah, very exciting. So I'll share with you what I've got. So I got a few plants that I put inside. So this is one of them. This is a strawberry bin, and I'm very excited because some of my strawberries from last year, they actually are showing back up. So right now this room is a mess because I'm working from here, which is my dining room. So yeah, and we also are fixing up the water leak that we had in the living room, so that's not helping either. So I got this pot at a thrift store. It's broken. One of those things is broken and I didn't notice, and some of the plants didn't last through it, but the parsley is loving it. So I'm thinking of changing some of the other ones and putting some other fine herbs, and hopefully it's gonna last. I got this here, which has a little tomato plant, some basil, and some parsley. And then you've got this one, which has coriander, some chive, some parsley, and here is some oregano. This is my bush from last year. It's still working. It's not. It doesn't like the inside so much as the outside. It's romarin, but it's still lasting. And then I started from seed some beans. So I've got these, and this is my little, obviously my little basil is not liking what happened to him. So this is not gonna be such a success. Then I've got here, I've got some little beefsteak tomatoes. This is another tiny tomato, but more cherry one. And this is a little basil, and those are from seeds. I've got my seeds here. I've got some zucchini that are rising, so I'm very excited about that. And I was giving up on some of my hot peppers, but there's a little shoot here, and there's some Swiss chard that's rising here. And these also started coming up today, so I'm very excited about that. And here I've got another bean plant, then another beef tomato, and this is another sweet cherry little tomato. And let's go outside and see the rest of what I got. So I know that the bins of plants are gonna go really fast. especially eatable plants. I've got a feeling this year that people are going to go nuts over them. So I got these two big bins, which I just love. I fell in love with them, and I can already start harvesting some of them. He didn't like the sun so much today, but I'm sure it's going to be fine, because kale is really strong and it lasts like through really bad times. And this is beautiful Swiss chard and some bok choy, and obviously I'm going to cut the flower so that I can harvest some more of the choy. And then I got these here, so some more kale, two types of kale. This is bay leaf. Then I've got two little things of lettuce. I was hoping to put them in one of my containers, and I didn't. I ran out of time today, and honestly, like after doing what I did, I could hardly I could hardly walk. So yeah, it was not good. And this is some spearmint and some sage, and then I got these beautiful little violets that you can eat. And my garden is starting. What I'm really excited about is this here, which is the strawberries, the red container. And technically I was supposed to plant it in the ground, but I didn't, and they're still coming up this year, so very excited about that. Obviously I'm gonna have to put some fertilizer and stuff, because obviously the dirt is gonna get like it's gonna lose its whatever the plant would eat. And then my little bushes and my rhubarb is coming up, so that's really good. And then some of the chive is starting again after the winter, and some of it is also in that bin over there. That is also some herbs, and this is also starting up, and that actually are leaves. They're edible and they taste like celery, so it's very exciting. I'm very excited that it lasted the winter in the pot. And so experimenting, but I'm really liking my little area. I need to obviously clean up my pots. Winter came kind of fast. I didn't have the time to finish everything, and one of my pots broke during the winter, because obviously usually I stored my other ones in there, but I didn't for that, and so I'm a bit upset about that, but oh well, what do you want to do? So yeah, so that's my little garden space. I've got a feeling too that some of the other because I've got a lavender, I think that one is a lavender right there, and I think it's gonna start again, but it's really early spring here, because we haven't had nice weather at all, so things are just starting to bloom. Like you can see, I have a lilac tree right over there, and you can see that there's hardly any bloom in it, so like any little buds of leaves. So I've got a feeling it's going to take a little bit while before everything else starts, so we'll have to see. And I'm wondering if some of these planters will come back, or if I'll have to plant some new things in it. Obviously we need to work on the door and the windows, and there's always work to be done around the house, but yeah, I'm liking the rest of it, and I'm really excited to be outside. And I just wanted to share it with you guys, because I know I've been complaining a lot about the fact that I couldn't be outside and I couldn't plant stuff, and I've been missing it. So I've got a feeling that tomorrow I won't be able to walk. So in my video on Monday, you'll probably hear me, because I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, which is Sunday. You'll probably hear me complaining about the fact that I can't walk. But it's okay, because it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciated the time. So I hope you guys enjoy this little vlog, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments. And that's it. I enjoyed the beautiful day, because like I said, tomorrow they're announcing rain again, and you can see like the sky, it's all gray, so it's coming. But at least there's daylight longer. We're 6 o'clock and it's actually still nice out, so that's really good for the mood. So that's it. Bye everyone.